The purpose of this video is to discuss what you need to do as soon as you learn of your observation placement. So up to this point, you have been waiting to find out where you will do your 20 hours of observation. And now you know not only the name of your teacher, but you also know the name of the school where you will be observing. You'll also have an email address for that teacher. It is now your turn to contact the teacher, introduce yourself as a student at Cleveland State taking the EDU 2000 Intro to Teaching course, and also you'll be attaching the document that your instructor will send, giving the teacher some more information about the class and your observation expectations. You also want to discuss scheduling with the teacher at this time. Give the teacher an idea of the time slots that you are available to come observe with the dates that you are available. And give the teacher more than 20 hours of your scheduled time so that there is some flexibility if the teacher is unavailable and you all can negotiate and work out a good observation schedule together. Try to also be a little bit flexible, but I realize that, and the teachers will realize that you have jobs and you have other classes to attend. So both of you will have to work together to come up with an observation schedule that will work for both of you. Then you are ready to begin observing. Now, when you head into the classroom, you want to be ready to take notes. Your job is not to teach. Your job is to observe. So it will almost be like a scientist watching, not an experiment, but watching the world at work. And so you want to take as many notes as you can. You want to be as observant as you can. You want to notice detail. You want to count the number of desks in the room. Draw a diagram of their placement in the room. Notice the decorations on the wall, the posters that the teacher may have displayed. Also look at the demographics of the students in the room. How many of those students appear to be female gender and how many of them appear to be male gender, and what other characteristics can you observe or try to identify, and take copious notes. And just try to gain some insight about the classroom culture and about other education concepts that we are currently studying in the course. Just take notes the entire time. These notes will be able to guide you as you work on your reflective journals and then your final reflective essay. So the more notes that you can take while you're in the environment, in the actual classroom, the easier those assignments will be later. Also remember that you are going into this classroom observation as a professional, as a future teacher, and so you want to take care to dress professionally. You want to make sure that you are putting your best foot forward, and you also want to distinguish yourself from the students. So the attire that you wear should align more with the professional educator that you want to become and that you are there to observe instead of the students that you are there to observe. You should not look like a student. You should not be dressed like a student. You should be dressed like a professional educator. And this is a great opportunity to try out some professional educator attire. And of course, you'll want to be appropriate to the environment. If you are observing a physical education class, you would not want to dress like you would dress for a high school class, or a different class might call for a different wardrobe approach, but you want to always dress professional. And remember that these classrooms, these schools that you are entering, could one day be your employer. So you want to begin to establish your reputation as a professional, as a student who is ready to one day get a job at that school. Please let me know if you have any questions about these observations.